write to you every day.
Mother! Sala, hush. Bobby, I wrote you a letter to read in the hospital.
I got all your paperwork.
Mother!
Sala, be quiet.
Here, I'll put it in your suitcase. Are you going to play Spill and Spill at the hospital?
I haven't seen that game in years. I thought it was lost.
What if the letter had been lost in the mail?
I want to play.
You'll be at summer camp.
Mother, let me go.
It wasn't lost. It came. The letter came. It wasn't lost.
Mother, I'm packing your blue sweater. Your room might be chilly.
The sweater won't keep you warm.
Take my blue bowl. It's fine. I could go instead of you.
The brown sweater's good enough.
I'll miss you, Bubby.
Is your grandfather ready?
Papa's in the car.
Sala, did you find some bread? Yes. Good girl. How's your stomach?
Mother, I'm packing your medicines, just in case. They should have it on your chart, but just in case. I'll be with you most of the time anyway.
How long will you be gone?
I'll write you while I'm away for the summer.
Would you rather have your brown sweater?
You translated it wrong. Isn't it in German? Maybe you misunderstood.
No, Mother. The letter says I have to go to the labor camp.
You'll be here when I get back from camp, won't you?
Did you pack your medicine? There's nothing in there.
Like your teacher. Doesn't say your teacher. Don't they know you're a teacher?
Mother, the schools are closed.
But you're not strong. Don't they know you're not strong? Either you or Klima are strong.
I'm strong.
Sala, I can't find your medicine. There's none left.
How long will Bubby be in the hospital?
Well, that depends.
On what?
How hard you pray for me.
Bubby.
Papa!
Shush.
He's praying. However long God wills me to be in the hospital for, that's how long I'll be in the hospital.
Mother, where's my jacket?
I'll pray for you.
I love you, Bobby.
I love you too.
And I love my granddaughters, my greatest joys, the greatest joys of my life. Don't worry about Bubby. Whatever happens, everything will turn out fine. Besides, you have your aunts and your uncles, your mother, your father, you have your sister, you have your family.
Klima, I could go.
You're a child. No, this isn't much bread.
That's all I could find.
Go find some writing paper.
I could go instead of you.
The letter has my name on it.
By order of the Jewish Council of the Elders, Rizal Garnshaw will report on October 28, 1940 for 6 weeks of work at a labor camp.
Do you have enough medicine for 6 weeks?
I could work at a labor camp.
Go find some writing paper and pencils.
Let me go in Rizal's place.
You are too young.
The letter came from me.
Will I get a letter?
No.
No.
No! I could go instead of you.
Don't know what you're saying.
You have a better answer.
Don't speak to your mother like that.
Your stomach gets upset when you travel. I can eat almost anything. The letter says they're going to pay.
Does it really say that?
Yes, the letter says they'll pay for the work.
I can work. I can work as well as Rizal can. I can work better than you. Nothing else makes sense but for me to go.
Nothing makes sense.
My stomach hurts.
See?
What can we do?
We can wait and see what happens.
No, we can't. Each family has to pay a tax or send one person to work.
You're sick. You can't go.
Well, if we had money to pay the head tax, then...
I'm going in your place. It's the only answer.
You don't know.
My head hurts, I can't think.
Papa!
Don't bother
He's
Papa.
got enough to worry about.
Help us.
Papa's waiting in the car.
Well, then go. Keep him company, go.
I'll play Spill and Spell with you when I come home from summer camp.
All set? I've got Bubby's suitcase.
I'll write to you.
Go on. Your mother and I will be down in a minute.
Mother, the car's waiting.
Here, you should have this.
What is it?
They're my letters from the war.
Mother, we have to leave.
Oh, come here, sit down, open the box.
I don't understand.
These are my letters from the war. This is something we've never discussed before. I was in a labor camp.
A labor camp?
During the war.
A concentration camp?
No, a labor camp. What would you like to know?
I'm going.
Well, one of us has to go.
You can't go.
And it has to be Sala.
It'll be an adventure.
I'll write to you.
Here's your name.
What?
This envelope has your name written on it.
Yes.
Geppersdorf. Where's Geppersdorf?
If it was Geppersdorf, a camp.
A concentration camp?
No, a labor camp. Oh, you don't know anything.
Well, how should I know about something you never mentioned? Not to me, not to the girls.
You knew I was in the war.
This is different from any of the stories you've ever told us.
So, now I tell you.
There are hundreds of pieces of papers here.
I never counted.
Who wrote all these?
Family. Friends from Sosnovi. Allah wrote me for quite a while.
Who was Allah?
A friend from one of the camps.
Camps? More than one?
3 or 4, I don't remember.
You were in 3 or 4 different camps?
Maybe 5.
5?
It was a long time ago.
You were in 5 different labor camps.
No, it was 7.
7?
Yes, I'm tired. Now let's go.
Wait, how did you save all these?
Oh, I hid them.
I can't wrap my mind around this. How did you get mail? You got letters in a camp,
Yes.
and you saved them. How did
They
you...
were important to me.
So important that you never told me about them? Where are these people now?
Your Aunt Rose lives in Brooklyn.
Yes, of course, but what happened to the others?
Most of them didn't survive the war. I'm tired. Now, let's go.
We can look at these later.
The letters are yours now.
I mean, we can talk about them later when you get home from the hospital. Do you have everything?
I don't need much.
Mother!
What?
Stop worrying.
Who's worried?
They do bypass surgery every day. It's a common procedure.
Oh, Papa, take care of the letters.
Mother!
Mother! I have to get on the train.
God help you.
Mother, people are watching us. Don't make them look at us. It's bad.
Don't cry.
My daughter, my child.
You're worried.
Yes.
Look at me. Don't worry. Don't cry. She's going to be all right. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Look at me. Listen to what I'm telling you. It will be all right. Don't worry. Don't cry. She's going to be with you. Your daughter, I'll take care of her. I'll take care of your child.
God bless you.
My name is Alla Gertner. And what is your name? Sala. Alla and Sala. Almost the same. Alla and Sala.
My little Sala.
There. Don't cry. Alla and Sala. It was meant to be.
The letters are in 3 different languages.
Look, Bobby.
Oh, I don't know if I can read them.
I've been finding translators.
Polish, German, Yiddish.
It's taken all winter.
Mom's been busy.
I've had about half the letters
The
translated.
entire time you were in Florida.
I've been reading the translations.
I'm working on the rest.
It's so exciting.
Oh, and here, we found something you wrote.
Let me tell her.
I'm the oldest, I get to tell her. There are these pages, like, torn out of a diary.
Look, Bobby, look at this.
Well, that's my handwriting.
It's dated October 28th, 1940. The date jumped out at me. That's the date you went away from home.
That's my handwriting, but I can't read it.
You can't read your own handwriting?
Well, that's Father.
Yes, here's the translation.
Dear Father, do you miss your Salusia? See, he called me a Salusia. Father cried when we said goodbye. Onward, we set out. Where to? Why? Only the future would tell. Hard.
Bubby.
Bobby, we thought you'd be happy. I tried to keep a smile on my face as best I could, but my eyes were filled with tears. One must go on bravely and courageously, even if the heart is broken.
Listen to everything I tell you.
How long will we be here?
Not long.
Longer than 6 weeks?
Perhaps.
The letter said for 6 weeks.
Listen to me. You must do everything they say. Everything. Do you hear me? Whenever they ask who is able to do this or that, you say, I am, I can do it. And you learn how to do whatever it is they want you to do. Can you read?
Yes,
German?
a little.
I can learn. Good girl. Can you type?
No, I can learn.
You don't have time to learn. What can you do?
I don't know.
Can you cook?
I can boil vegetables.
Surely your mother taught you how to cook.
I make the fire.
Do you sew?
Yes,
Do you sew well?
we take to tailoring at home.
Good. Maybe they'll let you sew for the officers. That would be good work for you. Always remember that they need us. Show them that you're willing to work, that you'll work hard.
If I work hard, will I get to go home sooner?
Work hard no matter what. You're pretty. They already like you. Maybe you can mend for the officers. Someone has to do it. Sewing is a very good skill to have.
Can you sew?
No, but I can type. I'm a fast typist. I can read and write German, Polish, Yiddish. They'll need me in the office.
But I want to work in the office with you.
Better you sew. I'll tell them you come from a tailor's family. There, that's settled. And I'll make certain we bunk together. I promised your mother that I would take care of you. And that's what I'll do. All on Sala. It was meant to be.
Everything's different since we got the letters.
What do you mean?
Well, this morning I was at the bus stop with Bubby, and it was cold. I wanted to complain about the cold. I wanted to take a taxi, but I thought about Bubby. I thought about how cold Bubby must have been in the camps. Must have been really cold there. So I couldn't say how cold I was at the bus stop. Bubby never says how cold it was in the camps, but it must have been.
Yes, it must have been very cold.
I wanted to take a taxi, but I knew Bubby wouldn't. She never complains about the cold.
No, she doesn't.
Bubby's getting old.
Yes.
When she's gone, we'll still have her letters.
Dear sister, I arrived at camp. Leave is here. Cousin Ruchia's boyfriend, but I haven't been able to speak to him yet. Men aren't allowed near the women's barracks.
Aunt Rose won't answer any of my questions. I try and try.
Maybe she doesn't want to talk about it.
She has to talk about it.
Why? Why make her remember those times if she doesn't want to?
She knows things, horrible things that she won't talk about.
So, I had it easy.
I didn't mean that. You're just like Aunt Rose. You don't answer my questions either.
I gave you the letters.
After 40 years.
You wanted them sooner?
Why didn't you ever tell us about being in the camps?
You and your brother were children. I wanted you to be happy. I didn't want you to live with any guilt because of what I went through. I didn't want you to hate other people because of what I went through.
But the letters, hidden away, didn't they mean anything to you?
It meant everything to me. It meant connections with the outside world and connections with my family, my friends. It was a feeling that it's worthwhile fighting and hoping and not to give up, that we're going to survive. And because there was always that hope that if I'm lucky, maybe someone else is lucky. If I'm alive, maybe someone else is alive too.
Dear sister, we were so happy to have received a postcard, but don't think that we have stopped worrying just because we have received some mail. Because you don't write much about yourself. Now, son, if you possibly can, take the opportunity to learn to type. It can't hurt. If I get the chance, I'll learn typing here too. Write us more. Send us details. How's the food? What do you eat? When? Do you like the food? Do you cook? How are the sleeping arrangements? Do you have heat?
Dear sister, I share a bunk with Miss Ala. One of the girls in our barracks brought some cheese which she shares with us. One morning we had bread and butter for breakfast, and for dinner we have cabbage soup. We work long hours and it's cold here. My thoughts are with you. Write as often as possible. We're anxious to know everything.
Bubby's crying.
Again? It's her fault. Mine.
She never used to cry. She cries a lot.
She's remembering
It's making
things.
her cry.
Sometimes bringing up the past does that.
You should leave Bubby alone.
Every time she's in town, you talk about the
You're
war.
like interrogating her.
I'm doing research. I think I'm going to write a book.
A book? About Bubby?
A book about the letters. I'm trying to figure out what happened to everyone she knew, everyone who wrote her. I'm making new discoveries every day. It's exciting.
She's not letting on, but it makes her sad thinking about it.
It's good for her. It's good for her to remember. I find out about something in my research, and I ask her about it, and she thinks about things she hasn't thought about in years. It's all going to be in the book.
You're like a vulture.
Caroline!
Interrogating Bubby until she cries, right? I mean, Mom, she's an old woman. You cannot ask her questions all the time.
Why do you have to tell her everything?
Well, wouldn't you want to know if you were Bubby? Maybe she doesn't want to remember everything.
Have you asked her?
Wouldn't you want to know what happened to your friends?
Didn't they all die?
She's afraid Bubby's gonna die before she gets all the answers.
Just stop it, you
Mom,
two.
do you care about the letters more than you care about Bubby?
You care about the letters more than you care about us.
These are important documents. They have to be preserved, researched.
I'm tired of the letters. Why can't things go back to the way that they used to be?
Things can never be the way they used to be.
I saw your letters under the mattress.
For looking through my things.
It's hard not to see them when I'm making my bed.
Why are we only allowed to write 2 letters a week?
That's the rule. It's not worth getting in trouble over.
My friends get mad if my sister gets a letter and she doesn't.
We're not allowed to keep mail. Read it and throw it away.
I'll find a better hiding place.
Miss Alla cheers us up every day. She's a terrific and courageous woman. She adjusts to the circumstances without fighting them. What's more, she gives us hope. She gives us hope. Do you remember these diary pages?
Not at all. I don't remember writing them. I don't remember having them. Perhaps once I start reading. But I don't remember this. It was such a long time ago. I have no recollection.
Dear Sala, we read the postcard you sent to your parents. Why don't you write to us? Bella.
We miss you. Write to us. Sarah.
Dear Sala, finally a letter from you. It's hard to believe you're so far away from us.
I hear you left behind a few broken hearts. Write to us.
There's nothing new here. Write to us.
Write to us.
Write to us.
Thank God all is well. Be strong. Primka. Write to us.
What would you have done?
What do you mean?
What would you do if I got a letter? If I got a letter to report to a labor camp, what would you do?
That's a silly question.
Well, would you go in my place?
Would you go in my place?
What would you do if our family got a letter?
You couldn't survive a labor camp.
I could too.
Could not.
Bobby
You
did.
couldn't survive a day without your computer.
What would you
Or
do if
phone,
our
girls.
families?
That'll never happen.
It'll never happen.
But it did happen. It happened to Bubby. It's all here in the letters. Sala? Sala, quickly. You've just enough time. Take this note to Bernhard. Do you know who Bernhard is?
The university student?
Yes, take this note to him.
Why?
Shh, quickly.
Now?
Stop asking so many questions.
Where? I have to ask that question.
At his barracks. Do this one thing for me, please.
Well, we aren't allowed near the men's barracks.
You won't get caught. You're my Syringa, fast as a deer. You'll never get caught. You're like a deer, invisible in the woods.
Dear unknown Miss Allen, you're probably surprised by some total strangers are writing to you. We're very obliged to you and grateful for your taking care of and protecting our dear son. And we want you to know that we consider you a member of our family. Words can't express our appreciation. Be well and happy together. Weisel Garden
Oh, the letters. Always about the letters.
What did you expect that day when you gave them to me? What did you expect?
I was going into the hospital. I didn't want you to find them later. I wanted you to have them from me with my blessing. That I could tell you what I want. That whatever you do with them, it's okay.
We could keep them in a safe deposit box.
Like a prison?
Annie,
This is an important collection. People should have access to these letters.
Mom, it's not a collection. It's Bubby's letters.
Did you know she was thinking about giving them away?
I don't care.
Tell her you want to keep them.
I'm tired of them.
Well, what if we want to keep them?
And that's something between you and your mother.
So, how can you neglect us? It's been a long time since we've heard from you. We're crazy and sleepless from worry. Are you sick? Our dear mother cries all night. So many other people are getting mail, but not a letter or even a postcard from you. Don't forget you. I'm the ugly one, but I'm the one that writes you.
Hello? Do you remember me?
No,
Heim, I'm Heim.
I'm sorry.
Heim Kaufman from Olka's. I know your cousin Ruzia.
Oh, you look different.
I used to be much bigger.
They don't feed us very well here. It's nice to see someone from home.
You'll get us in trouble. We weren't supposed to be in the women's section.
No, it's all right. I'm the shoemaker here in Geppersdorf. I'll keep your feet warm and dry.
Thank you.
I'm the shoemaker of Geppersdorf.
My shoes are fine.
I've been watching you for days, trying to remember where I knew you from. And today, it came to me.
You should go.
I'll keep your feet warm.
Go.
I'll write you from my barracks.
Dear Sala, Belima is engaged! Actually, it's only a pledge, but it's important enough I couldn't keep from writing you.
My Lucio, are we not equal with the whole world? Do we not have the right for a better tomorrow? I'm writing you this late, so you can read it in bed. Good night, my dear. Happy dreams. This letter is not all that good, but it is from Heim Kaufman.
On Thursday afternoon, I hear from the matchmaker.
What's going on, we ask her?
The prince has come.
In the evening, Belima comes in with Goldberg. Goldberg, a nice enough fellow. His face was nothing special, just like all men. But on Friday, we asked her if this meant a pledge, but she didn't want to say yes.
On Sunday morning, the matchmaker comes again, and this time the in-laws are asking to meet. Father actually goes there, taking our brother Moshe David with him.
Sala, we have to tell you the whole story.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Hiding your letters, aren't you? Always so mischievous.
I'm working.
You're a very hard worker. See how much alike we are? I'm a very hard worker myself. You have no idea how many shoes need repair.
My shoes are fine.
I'll make you new shoes.
These are fine.
I can bring you cigarettes. Men offer me cigarettes to repair their shoes. I don't smoke, but I'll bring you cigarettes if you like.
Goldberg's father said one thing. I ask nothing more than one thing. A pledge.
I like the bride.
The rest is not important. Not money, not furniture. I know if you could, you would offer it on your own.
I have to tell you something. I can no longer hide my feelings. I have fallen in love. A love that is pure. As pure as you are, Sala. Can you love me?
Time will tell.
No, I can't accept the expression, time will tell. Time won't show anything anymore. I don't trust time.
That's all I can say for now.
I have a confession in. I have decided that if you shall let me down, I shall finish my life in obscurity and not share my tragedy with anyone.
Was machst du hier? Du Schule Piano! Who did so?
Imagine, father comes home, mother goes in for flowers, Lena goes in for honey cake, and her brother-in-law David for a bottle. And in 1 hour, the pledge is given by the groom. Oh, kisses for you from all of us, and our best dear friend Anna, Rizel, and Lena.
Dear Sala, greetings from your cousin Rusha. Excuse me for not writing German very well. You know, we never learned German, but now we're told you can only receive letters that are written in German. Sala, you asked me whether I know Chaim Kaufman from Olchis? But why on earth do you want to know that? I can tell you this. He is from a good family, he is of a good reputation, he's a thoroughly decent person. I'll write you again to find out if you spoke to him without a chaperone. Rusha.
Throw it away. I know you got a letter. I was there when they handed out the mail.
It's from my cousin.
I don't care who it's from.
I've never seen you get a letter.
If I did get a letter, I'd read it and memorize it and throw it away. That's what you should do.
I'm sorry you don't get any mail.
Don't you understand? If you're caught with mail, we'll all be punished. You've got to obey the rules. It's better for everyone. Read your letter and throw it away.
I can't.
Of course you can. Who do you think you are? Putting the entire barracks in danger just for a few pieces of paper.
It's all I have.
You get packages from your family too.
A blanket. From my sister, I'm allowed to keep that.
For now. You're very lucky. You have a blanket. You have a boyfriend.
I cannot.
I haven't heard from my husband in months. know where he is. I didn't keep any of his letters, but I know them by heart.
Allah says we shouldn't lose hope.
Allah! If I'm seeing you hide your papers, the guards are seeing you hide them too. You need to be more careful. And don't take them with you if you're sent to another camp.
I thought we were going to go home soon.
The guards might strip you and search you. And if they find letters or photographs, they will beat you.
Maybe my sister can find another blanket to send for you.
Come with me and you there.
You and I are going to stitch uniforms together. My father's a tailor, and we have several sewing machines. I hope you sew quickly. There's a pile of fabric here. I hope you're fastening this dress.
I'll work as fast as I can.
Welcome! We're so happy you're here. What's your name?
Sala.
Sala. How beautiful. Can you sew? You must be able to sew, or they wouldn't have sent you. Do you speak German?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm Elfrida. Would you like some cake? We're told they feed you very well at the camp. That you have meat every day, so you're probably not hungry, but perhaps you'd like some cake. Something sweet.
Thank you.
Don't they have sewing machines where you are? In the camp? They must not, or they wouldn't have sent you to our tailor shop. Imagine, they're paying us for you to be here and sew. Oh, we'll have such fun together. I'll do my work and you'll do yours. The time will pass quickly. It's no fun working alone. I'm so happy you're here. Do you miss your family? Oh, you must. I miss my brother, Herbert. He's away. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes.
And nieces and nephews? You must tell me all about them. Tell me all about your family.
Dear sister, please don't be upset that we haven't sent you another package yet. We'll try to take care of that today. Mother was sick, but thank God she's well again. Now, Sala, I didn't want to tell you this, but we haven't had enough money for more packages until now. I'm only bringing this up to explain why we haven't sent you any food. So please, give our regards to the entire Hawk family and say thank you on our behalf for how well they take care of you. Otherwise, there's nothing new. We're all well, thank God. Rise. Oh, P.S. Regards to Anna.
Stille bleiben. Was machen Sie? Kommen Sie mir wieder.
What beautiful weather today. It's too lovely to stay inside. Mother's decided the sewing machines are broken today. What a shame. Poor, poor sewing machines. They needed a rest. We've been using them too much. Sala, you stitched so quickly you've worn out the sewing machines. The machines are broken. Let's walk to town today. I'm going to show you our town. Oh, and you don't need your armband today. Here's our town square. Isn't it beautiful? Don't be shy. Come look. No matter which way you look, so beautiful. Look over there. See that? That's the bakery. Oh, it's my favorite. And the church. So old. Some days, you can hear the organ playing. Maybe we'll be lucky today.
We should get back. We've been gone too long.
We just got here. It's such a beautiful day. I'll show you the church, and then we'll go to the bakery and get ourselves a treat. Then, we'll sit on the steps of the church and eat them. What fun. It's my favorite thing to do on a nice day, to sit on the steps of the church and eat cake while listening to the organ music play. Oh, and here's another surprise. We have a doll for your niece. A beautiful doll for your niece. Should we post the doll for your niece today? No. I'll take it to her myself. Yes, next week.
Dear Sala, they're moving me to another camp. Sometimes I think about all that I've lost. And then I remember you, my Sala, my little enchantress. And then my heart feels lighter, so much lighter right away. And then I see myself as happy as I've never seen myself before. I'm Kaufman.
have to be more careful.
Anything.
You went into town.
Elfrida was with me.
She is a young fool. You have to work hard, very hard. Let them see how hard you work. Work harder than anyone else. You can never let up, never. Do you hear me?
Yes,
It's the only way they'll respect you. Make certain they know you are the best worker.
You told me to be careful, but you aren't careful. You sneak Bernard into the barracks. You must line up to meet him. You call out to him during food distribution. So why shouldn't I go to town with Elfrida if I want to?
Because you could be put on a transport to goodness knows where.
Ryan is being transferred.
We'd better get you shoes before he goes.
You said I should try to join him.
And what would that accomplish?
We'd be together.
Is that what you want?
His family knows my family.
So you're going to jump on a transport, not knowing where you're going? It'll be worse than here, you can count on it. It's so bad. Here we have friends, work, food. At least here you know what's what. You want to start over at another camp? Listen to me.
I'm listening.
I can tell when you're paying attention and when you aren't. Listen, here we have friends, we have work, we have food. You want to dig ditches at another camp? Here you are a seamstress. What's so bad about that?
Time says.
Heim is a good shoemaker. If you want advice from a shoemaker, ask him about shoes. So, that's settled. You received a letter from your family this morning.
Yes, I did.
You didn't show it to me. What does it say?
Nothing. They're well.
Why are you being so mysterious? You and I have no secrets. Read the letter.
We had a visitor today who told us all about you and Alla. That she is everything for you in that strange place. That means so much to us.
Aha! So the letter mentions me. Why didn't you want me to hear that? Read the rest of it.
So, on behalf of our dear mother, be obedient. Don't do anything to upset her. Listen to her, because it is very bad when one is forced to be away from one's home, unprotected and far from all that is familiar. So hold on to Alla. She's a treasure. Don't do anything to aggravate her.
Your sister is very wise.
Yes, she is.
Ah, my little Solucia.
The New York Public Library wants the letters. Oh, but you wanted some of them to go to a Jewish museum.
It's the Dort Jewish division of the library. The collection will be available to a broader audience.
So are you telling us or asking our opinion?
She's telling us.
The chairman of the board
You
is
already spoke to the
They
chair.
want to do an exhibition.
What?
An exhibition in conjunction with a donation and a big opening.
A party.
A benefit in March. The board needs a decision immediately. There's an opening in their schedule for an exhibition. The letters will be on view to the public. Aren't you excited?
Kind of a surprise, Mom.
It's been in the works for a while.
And you didn't tell us?
I've been exploring options. You knew that.
You never said anything about an exhibition.
I didn't know it was going to happen this quickly.
So you're just giving the letters away permanently?
That's what a donation means.
Don't patronize me.
I'm simply explaining. I'll be happy to talk to you about it when you're rational.
Calm down.
I'm calm.
Let's discuss this.
This is important.
All the more reason to be calm.
She's giving the letters away.
Just some of them, right? We're keeping most of them.
The library wants the entire collection.
What?
How do they even know what the entire collection is?
There's a list.
You made a list and just said, here, take them?
It's a collection. Each of the letters is part of the whole story.
So we don't keep any of them, not one?
She's signing the letters away.
Donating them. We have digital copies. You each have hard copies. Bobby has hard
Copies.
You can't even read the originals. You have the translations. The words are all there.
It's not the same.
Trust me, you don't want the responsibility. What if something should happen?
What could happen?
A fire in our building? A water leak from the apartment above? Anything. The sooner the letters are stored properly, the better.
Well, it sounds like you've already made up our minds.
Well, legally it's up to me. Bubby gave me the letters.
Is this what Bubby wants?
I told the board I'd get back to them tomorrow.
Without a family discussion?
Mom, how can you make decisions for my children, and for Caroline's children, and for our children's children?
You want to split up the collection when I'm gone. Half with you and half with Caroline. And then your daughters get some and your daughters get some. And where will the letters be 50 years from now? You think some of them won't be lost along the way? They belong in a museum or a library. And now we have this wonderful opportunity to save them. We have to let the board know as soon as possible.
This is really short notice.
Well,
We'll discuss it and we'll get back to you.
The letters need to be someplace where they're protected, someplace where people can see them.
They're private.
They're important historical documents.
They're family letters and birthday cards.
Dear Sala, your friends back home wonder about what you're thinking and what you're doing. It isn't the same as when you were here. We work from morning until night, and we come home very tired. We only ask that we all get through the day, and that we'll all see each other again and be happy. I believe that with God's help, it just might happen. Only we mustn't lose hope. We must keep on, and still keep on. Have you heard about my engagement? I'd love to have you at my wedding. Maybe you'll be able to come back by then. Your friend, Sarah.
Your last day with us. How sad. We will miss you. Will you miss us? How sad that the camp has their own sewing machines now. Who will fix them if they break? Do they have enough needles?
I don't know.
Oh, no, that's me that breaks all the needles. Sala, have you ever even broken one needle?
I'm more careful than you are.
Who will fix my mistakes when you're gone? Sala, I'll miss you. I'll be lonely without you. We haven't heard from my brother, and we don't know when he'll be home. But I wanted to take you to town again. The bakery's closed now, but the organ still plays. But my mother and me will visit you and bring you a treat.
Dear Sala, may God always look after you. Seems that he has turned away from us here. We imagined a different world. But we have come to one of the holiest days of the year. How can one have such angry thoughts? Our dear parents ask you to observe Yom Kippur. Rise up.
You're leaving?
I've been reassigned.
Have I been reassigned too?
No, there are more things I can do from the outside. I can work on getting you released.
You can't leave me here alone.
The papers have already been signed. I'll be living in the Bedson ghetto, not far from Sosnowiec.
How long have you known?
Listen to me.
Why should I believe you?
Listen. Be obedient and well-behaved. Keep clean. And work hard. Always work hard.
I know all that.
You aren't careful.
I'm invisible, remember?
You've been lucky. And I've been here to look out for you.
I don't need you anymore. I'm grown up. I can take care of myself. I don't need anyone to look out for me.
Good, then.
Go.
I'm leaving.
No. No.
My Sarinka,
You can't leave me here alone.
I have to.
Why can't you take me with you?
I
You
tried.
didn't try hard enough.
I'm so sorry. You have no idea how angry I am that you have to suffer so much. It's not your fault. Don't lose hope.
And will I see you again?
I'll write to you.
Dear Sala, there's no word. Everything is chaos. We don't know what's going on. Belacone's brother and father are dead. They were hanged in the town square. My heart is bleeding because we didn't send you lots over Passover. Oh God! Can you believe this? The tablecloth is set, the candles are lit, but there's nothing to eat. No matzo, nothing. I'd rather not write to you all that much. Just let me say this one thing. Be happy, Sala. Happy. Laugh as much as you can. Keep on laughing. Don't worry about us, Sala. Have a good time. Have a good time. Have a good time, Sala. Have a good time. Sala, be happy, please. Just have a good time with me, Sala.
Yes, in there! In there! Aus dem Weg! Nein! Nein! Stand bleiben!
Dear Mom, regardless of what Bubby has said, I think she would realize the significance the severity of the situation. I do not believe Bubby would want her letters to become cold, dead historical documents rather than living, breathing relics of her family and our family in generations to come. I urge you to reconsider your position, and I'm very happy to talk to you about this, but it has to be soon, as I feel I should talk to the library board about how I should personally proceed. I'm very sorry to do this to you, and I do not mean to undermine your little project. However, what you do next is larger than you and larger than me and will greatly impact our future. Please reconsider your deal with the library board to ensure that the letters remain both a part of history as well as remain a part of Bubby's life.
Are you Sala? Sala Garnsash? You work for the Pock family. Can't you speak?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can speak, or yes, you work for the Pock family.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, I worked for...
Is this your name? Right here on this package. Speak. Is this package addressed to you?
Yes.
So, you're the Sala that worked for the Pock family, and this package is addressed to you.
Yes.
My parents send their best.
What?
My sister Elfrida misses you.
Elfrida.
Didn't the guards tell you? I'm Herbert Pock.
Oh.
My parents asked. My sister Elfrida demanded that I come see you. They were turned away at the gate last week. Don't worry, the bread is fresh. Elfrida baked everything all over again. She said to tell you that the bakery is still closed, so she baked bread for you herself. She and my mother were turned away, told that you'd been moved, that everyone is being moved to a different camp.
Are we moving?
I believe so.
Where are they taking us?
I'll try to find out and tell my sister. She talks about you all the time. Well, she talks all the time, she sometimes mentions you.
I miss her.
She wants to know if you are well.
Yes.
Yes, she wants to know, or yes, you are well.
Yes, I am well.
And your family? Do you hear from your family?
My family?
My mother told me to ask about your family. She said you have a niece. She has a little doll?
Yes.
Yes, your niece has a doll, or yes, you hear from your family.
Yes to both.
And your family, they are, all of them, still working? They are well?
My father was ill, but he's better now.
My mother will be so happy to hear that your family is well. It's time for me to leave.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Don't go yet.
I'm sorry.
Give my best to your family.
My mother and sister will be so happy to hear that you are doing well.
Thank them for the package.
Yes. The move to the other camp will be soon. Did you know that?
No?
Well then. It's good that there's work. Yes. Goodbye.
Dear Sala, we were all taken away. Did you wonder about this new return address from the camp? Well, that's what happened. We were all taken away. We're in a camp near Noisville. There are so many of us from home, all here together. But don't worry. Apparently our sister Leodina and her husband went back home. On the last day, on August 19th, we saw Leodina on the way to the station, which made us feel a little better. But we didn't see our parents. We don't know what happened to them. We're worried about our precious parents. I'm sending you photographs of our dear mother and father. We don't know what happened to them. Have you heard anything about our parents? May God give us some good news. May they be well. Rise.
Dear diary, no one is getting my letters, so I'm writing to you. The world is moaning. Life is terrible and there's much to lament. Is it any surprise I'm seeing people's misfortunes, their sufferings, and the injustices done to them? The world is complaining, and there's a void around us. Now the winds are blowing hard, and what are you bringing us? Will it be fair weather or foul weather? Will it be quiet or turmoil?
Stella, wake up! stellen sein! Haben Sie nicht ein Gute gesagt?
Stehen bleiben!
Haben Sie nicht eine Arbeit? Arbeit macht frei, Juden, Arbeit macht frei!
Füller Canula!
Die werden ausgewählt. Die werden ausgewählt. Und gestern habe ich sie gesehen. Alles! Ja! Das ist dein Erstmal! Bin geheim!
I saw you hiding something. Is it food? No, you don't have to share with me. Definitely the most interesting girl in camp. What's your name?
Sala,
I'm Harry. I'll stop.
I should get back to my barracks.
I'm glad you're here. Hey, I'll write you every day.
Don't get caught.
I'll write you every day from my barracks to yours. What do you think of that? What do you think of me? Do you think I'm too old for you?
I don't know.
I'll write you.
Dear Sala, my dear sister Sala, your sister Leontina is still home with her husband David and all the children. Our children and David are fine, but it's been a really bad time. Everyone's been ordered to go. Small, gray, old and young, the rich and the poor. But your sisters are with Primka and they have all been sent to a camp. Our parents and our two sisters, Blima and Breisel, have been sent to a work camp together. To Neusalz. Don't worry, they're not alone and you're not alone either. Many, many people are with them. Stay well, Leodina.
Dear Sala, please don't cry. Don't cry. Crying is not going to help you now. Regards, Bella.
I write you every day.
Don't get caught.
The guards like me. I have privileges.
Be careful.
I have something for you.
For me?
Yes, for cute little Sala, I have a half a dozen cigarettes, and I'll share one with you. Shall we smoke together?
I'll save it for later.
Cautious little Sala. Don't get caught with it. Don't share with any of the girls in your bunk. It's for you only.
Thank you.
You're the prettiest girl in camp.
Thank you.
What do you think of me?
I think you look like a gypsy.
I'll carry you away to my gypsy wagon, and you'll be my little bread.
Don't get caught.
I'm a gypsy. We can make ourselves invisible. Only you will be able to see me.
Dear Sarinka, please send a certificate right away stating that you worked in Geppersdorf and specify the dates. I have it signed by a senior officer. I'm trying to get you transferred where I am. Oh, please tell your dear Harry I hope he's worthy to be loved by my sweet little friend. My only wish now, to be together with you both as soon as possible. Stay well for me and happy with your dear Harry. And remember that love is the most beautiful light in life. We don't need anything else. Except, of course, an end to the war.
I brought you a potato.
Thank you.
I sewed pockets into my underwear. I can hide potatoes in the pockets. You got a letter from your sister?
It's from Alla. She's trying to get me transferred.
Be careful. You don't know her as well as you think you do.
What do you mean?
Be careful.
You haven't written me in days.
It's hard. I don't know who to trust anymore.
I was worried.
I'm fine.
I was on duty from 10 till 12. I kept passing by your window, but I couldn't come in.
I saw you walk past.
I only have a minute.
I know.
I miss you. I think about you all the time. Tell me you miss me. Do you miss me?
Yes.
Look at you. So cute. I wish I could hold you in my arms forever. Would that make you happy?
Yes, of course.
Say it.
My gypsy.
We've been robbed of our freedom. This is torture. It's not fair. I should get going.
Be careful.
How can I leave you? If we were free, I wouldn't leave you alone for 10 minutes. I feel like I belong to you. It's like my wife. What am I?
You're my gypsy.
So cute. You're so cute. We'll have a photo taken together, Sala and her gypsy.
I should get back.
I have a premonition. I believe we'll be liberated soon.
after them. I know all about life in the camps, you know. Have very nice work, very light and clean. With me, everything is as always. Write me, kisses. Sarah Zarka.
Dear Sala, I also think of you always. Don't worry, your sisters are here with us. Kisses. Rumka Rabinowitz.
Were you scared yesterday during bunk inspection?
I didn't expect to see you.
You should always have your coat ready to throw on.
I loaned it.
You look cute in your pajamas. Here's a cigarette for you.
Thank you.
Sweetie, listen carefully. The transports are about ready to be put together. They're moving the men and the road crew.
When?
Any day now, you should always have your coat ready to throw on.
Why?
You could volunteer. You could ask if it were possible for you to come along. Maybe we'll need women to work too, I don't know.
Where are they taking them?
Close to the road. The stretch of road here is nearly finished. They're building more camps to further the road construction. When the move comes, we can volunteer for the same camp. You should always have your coat ready to throw on.
Maybe you could just stay here.
Say,
My gypsy.
so cute. You're so cute. I have a surprise for you. Joseph has agreed to take our photo. Quickly, you're in the doorway. Now, take the photo. Do you love me?
Yes,
How much do you love me?
I love you.
What would you give up for me?
What do you mean?
Do you love me enough to let me go? To give me complete freedom?
Yes.
You know, this means you love me and only me. This makes me very happy. If we are free, I'd make up for what we're missing here.
Can't we just stay together?
Have your coat ready to throw on. Let's see what I can do.
Stella, mach auf! Schneller!
Stopp! Stopp!
For my husband.
Warte, und gleich schnell wieder!
Ja! Schnell!
Mach die rein! Finish, Leute! Announce!
Schnell! Schnell!
Stopp, bevor wir sein!
I'm so sorry. We should have stayed at that other camp. I shouldn't have pushed you into volunteering.
It's very difficult here. I'm hungry.
Black hammer. Black. It sounds like a cat coughing.
Very.
It's even here I can make you laugh.
I can't stay right now.
Same old Solucia. I can't stay. I've got to go. Write to me.
It's hard. Somebody's always watching.
Say it.
I don't feel like it.
Say it.
I'm hungry. I don't feel like saying anything.
Then feed my soul. Say it.
My gypsy.
So cute. You're so cute.
I don't know if I can get away again. It's
Wait.
too dangerous.
You're always hiding those letters of yours. What if you're a cat? They're just letters. Better to save up your risks and spend time with me.
You should go.
Quickly, a plan. When this is all over, if we get lost, if we get caught, write to me. Write to me every night. When this is all over, no matter how long it takes, no matter what happens, Prague. We'll meet in Prague.
Bereid dich vor!
Sala, why don't you write? We're not getting any mail from Leontina either. Have you gotten a package from her? How's your work? Your health? We're well, thank God. And working. I'm ending with 1,000 kisses. Missing you so much. Raisa. And me.
Ich muss sterben!
Das nicht! Jetzt komme ich und keine Grüße! Leg doch schnell ab!
Komm mit mir!
It's very difficult for me to write to you, but you could write more, couldn't you? I'm working very hard to get your transfer. Tell me what you need. My sweet Lucia, stay strong and continue to believe in our love. But now I'm running out of paper, so I must close. 1,000 kisses. Harry.
What are we doing?
Sala, come on. Hello, occupants of camp number 20. Did you hear today's announcement? On March 5th, Solucia Garnshaw is having her 20th birthday. Turning 20 in camp number 20. Congratulations, Sala. Happy birthday! On your birthday, Susie, here are sincerest wishes and congratulations.
May you and your Harry soon live in freedom and never know adversity again.
Let happiness shine on you. Let evil pass you by. Let there be hope in your heart.
And don't pay attention to evil people, since we won't suffer here forever. There will yet come a time when someone will liberate us and take us far away from the barracks.
May your next birthday be celebrated in joy and freedom with your loved ones. From your friends, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Strong good marching. That's what it's done. Get to the line. Get to the line.
Now euch auf!
Du! Diese Line. Nein. Du! Ja, aber... Diese Line. Kannst du gleich ausgelassen. Du! Raus!
Sala, sometimes when you're in the barracks and you're asleep, we can hear you calling out in your sleep, Mommy and Daddy. We don't know whether to wake you or not because we know that right then, in that moment, you're happy. You're dreaming you're with your family again. So forgive us if we sometimes disturb your sweet dreams. Happy birthday, dear friend Glika.
Go to bed.
The girls are still out.
I'll wait for them. You've been staying up too late.
I can't sleep. It's like this door to the past. A time warp is open. I've been given the key to the past.
It's the present that matters, dear.
Listen to this letter from Allah. I'm proud of you and always will be. And however you choose to go on with your life, think of me.
Don't cry, honey. It's a long time ago.
Allah was proud of you.
I know she was.
You wouldn't be here today if it weren't for Allah.
Maybe not.
Do you know what happened to Allah?
Of course.
You do?
Allah died.
I've discovered something in my research. Do you know how she died?
Everyone died.
Mommy, I need to tell you what happened to Allah.
Here we are. We're home.
It's after midnight.
I told you she'd be mad.
I'm trying to talk to her grandmother about Allah.
Mom, stop it. She doesn't want to remember. You're mean to her.
Maybe Mom's right.
What?
We should give the letters to the library. Then she'd have to stop.
We can't give the letters away.
They're making Bubby miserable. Do it. Give the letters to the library.
What are you talking about?
If you cared about Bubby, you'd let her get rid of the letters.
I love Bubby more than you
That's
do.
not true.
You want to give the letters away. You're on her side.
I have no sides. It's about what's best for Bubby.
Stop it! Stop it!
This isn't worth it, Annie.
Dearest Sarinka, I'm here at the post office and the mail goes out today. So how could I not write to my sweet friend? Bernhard and I are well and we're planning to go to the camp. Today is a glorious day. We're in the best of spirits and have great hopes for the future. Everything will be fine. Be brave. Allah.
Tell me about Allah.
What?
Go ahead. Tell me about Allah.
Bubby, you're upset. You should go to bed. You should be in bed.
Allah.
What are you talking about?
What did you find out?
We can talk tomorrow.
Tell me now.
It's really late.
How did Allah die?
I can tell you tomorrow.
What? You can tell me now.
Okay. I received a confirmation today. Allah worked in a munitions factory at Auschwitz.
Don't.
What else?
It's all here. The women prisoners who were smuggling out gunpowder, tiny amounts of it, giving it to the men to build a bomb.
Bobby, let's go to bed.
What else?
The women prisoners hid the gunpowder under their fingernails, in their underwear, their scarves, the hems of their clothing. A teaspoon a day of gunpowder. They blew up a crematorium. I can't believe it. They blew it up. They were caught.
But Allah was too smart to get caught. Allah was smart.
Allah was important. She helped blow up a crematorium.
Mom, stop it. It doesn't matter. It does matter.
Yes, Allah was important. And we have her letters. Probably the only letters in existence with her handwriting. And we have her photo. These are the only records of Allah Gertner.
So what?
So you can't say no anymore. This changes everything. It was all documented. There were 4 women hanged at Auschwitz for conspiracy. Allah was one of them. Allah was hanged at Auschwitz.
Sala, quick, we have birthday cards for you.
Careful.
Hurry. March 5th is a happy and lucky day for us. Today,
We celebrate our dear Sala's 21st birthday. Did you hear something?
nothing but hurry.
Oh, what a holiday this would be if we could celebrate your birthday and enjoy freedom with your loved ones.
Let good luck shine on you just like the bright sunshine that steals secretly through our camp windows. Someday, you shall drink deeply from the cup of happiness with your parents and your hair free. Your loving friends.
Happy birthday.
What motion says? Do come with me.
I have a pass. Oh, come, Harry. Come to me, please. I'm so scared. I'm writing you even though I don't know where to send this letter to. Do you still think of your sweet Seleucia? Or is she already gone from your mind? Oh, tell me, when will all of this end? When? We all hope that God will not forsake us.
Sala, I heard that you were able to retain Gregory. Dear Sala, my only emotion was taken away today. Perhaps you got your plan when you look for him.
Write to us.
Be careful with your work. Be careful with the machine.
Please be so kind as to do my brother's laundry.
One must not lose faith.
You do not know what happened to our parents. My brother is at your camp. Ask him if he needs shoes.
Sala, where is Hein? Are you still getting mail from him?
My sister from Krakow and her child weren't here the other day. Her husband had committed suicide.
Write to us.
Are you getting mail from home? We don't understand why no one is writing us.
If you don't write, everything is lost.
Have you heard any news?
Who do you hear from?
We have no news of Yaakov. We're very worried. Everyone has been ordered to go.
We have nothing to eat.
It's unbearable. Write to us.
Write to us. Write to us. Write to us.
Write to us.
Write to us.
Write to us. Write to us. Write to us.
Write to us.
Write to us.
If you don't write, everything is lost.
Look! They're everywhere.
Where are they?
Don't touch them. Don't pick them up.
There's a plane.
Are they going to bomb us?
Where's the plane? Whose plane is it? It's in the clouds. I can't see. What do the papers say?
Don't pick them up.
Maybe the war's over.
Maybe it's a trap.
How will we know?
Don't touch them.
I can almost read it.
Do you think it's...
Is that a guard coming?
I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. It's completely quiet. It's never been this quiet. I'm going to pick one up.
Don't touch them. Don't pick them up. Just look at it.
I'll look out for a guard.
No.
No, it is! Oh my god! My god! What?
It's over.
Liberation! It's over?
Germany surrendered.
Germany has surrendered.
It's over.
It's over! It's over! It's over! The war's over! What do we do now?
liberated by the Russians, I went back to my city, to Poland, with a few of my friends. Maybe a few people from my family would be there. Where else could I go? But then something happened, and I knew I wasn't going to stay in Poland anymore. They threw me off the trolley because we didn't have any money. I was talking a perfect Polish, and they didn't care. I told them I was raised in here, born in here, went to school in here, and we didn't have any money just coming straight from camp. And I don't want to use the language, but they called me. They said, get off the trolley. I never went back to my apartment where we lived, which was why I went back in the first place. Stayed just long enough to register. There was already like a little Jewish community come back, and I registered in case anyone in the family is alive. There was nobody registered at the time. So I went on, just went on. Everyone was looking, asking, do you know this one, or that one? Do you know if they're alive? I couldn't find my family, so I went to Prague. I was looking for the friend because he was Czechoslovakian.
Harry?
And then I kept going until I reached the American zone.
What happened to Harry?
You want to know? Here, I kept the telegram.
This wasn't with the box.
You don't know everything.
Well, what does it say?
Prague, July 26, 1945. I am alive. Wait for letter. Harry. He thought I was dead. We hadn't seen each other in 2 years.
You saw him?
He sent a man, a relative, I don't know, sent to say he was no longer interested.
You never saw Harry again?
No.
He survived, married, and had children. Mom suspects he had a woman in every camp. Mom's research.
Did you know this about him?
I was very young.
This wasn't with the letters.
But you didn't try to find him in Czechoslovakia to talk to him in person.
For what? God had other plans.
If Harry had seen you in Prague, then
She wouldn't have married Papa.
I just kept going, looking for lists wherever I could find them, looking for names of people still alive, looking for my family.
Gut, Jontif.
Gudjontis.
I saw you at the synagogue.
Yes?
Was it strange?
Strange.
I'm sorry, my Yiddish isn't very good.
I don't know what language to speak anymore.
I'm an American.
Yes, I know.
I'm happy to be here.
At the synagogue?
Well, in Ansbach, in Germany, in Europe to help.
Thank you.
No, you don't have to thank me. My name is Sidney Krishna.
Sala Garnshaw.
The synagogue is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
This is the first time you...
In over 5 years. My first service in a synagogue in over 5 years.
It's a great thing. The synagogue being open again. It's one of the last standing synagogues in all of Germany, I hear. The mayor, as I understand it, as the locals seem to tell, fought to keep it. Wouldn't let them burn it, set that streets around it too narrow and that, burning it down, just burning down the whole section. So they left it. Me, my base, the Jewish chaplain, actually a couple of volunteers ran it, did it. Such a fine thing to see open and holding services again after all these years.
We held our own services.
It's a fine building, isn't it? A fine building. Can I get you anything?
I'm fine, thank you. Gudjontis.
Can I see you again?
To the mother of Sidney Kirsten. If only I could find the proper words to say to the mother of such a fine American soldier. Who'd believe I would meet such a man? Your son and I want the same thing, but I won't say yes until we get your blessing and acceptance. I wasn't given the happiness of being able to ask my own mother for her blessing. It's possible that she would have said the same as you.
that Cindy and I don't really know each other. But I can tell you I'm a plain Jewish girl from a kosher home. That's all. I think that's enough.
Dearest, newly found little sister, we got your letter today. My hands are trembling. I don't know where to begin.
Mother, wasn't that a lovely service?
I didn't understand a single word.
Aunt Rose would have loved all the Yiddish.
I'm writing you in Yiddish to honor our parents.
Bubby, do you need anything?
Mother, wasn't it lovely that so many of Aunt Rose's old students were there for her funeral?
Sala, I thought Clem and I had nobody left. Nobody.
The school must have gotten the word out. And here I didn't think there were that many people left who knew Aunt Rose.
And now to hear that you're alive and engaged, I don't know what to say. Is he Jewish?
Standing room only, Mother. You must be exhausted.
Bubby, do you want some water?
How happy our dear parents would have been had they lived to lead you, the youngest child, to the wedding canopy.
Now we have to keep all of Aunt Rose's letters.
You know that's not the agreement.
Well, we have to keep some of them.
10. We get to keep 10 letters. That's the new deal with the library.
Have you found anyone else from our family?
How can we choose?
If you don't choose, I'll choose for you. Alice's letters should all go to the library. She's a historical figure. You could pick more personal letters.
They're all personal. Bubby's not historical.
My dear Sala, may you never, never again go suffering.
This is really hard.
Maybe now you're beginning to feel how responsible I've felt.
You got the letters because you were the next in line. You're the daughter, but we're in line after you.
Are we starting this again today?
It's selfish. You're selfish.
I'm not
selfish.
No!
You are!
Mom, you've always acted like the letters were just yours.
I walked out of the New York Public Library agreement because you both asked me to. And when we found out about Allah, I made a completely new deal. I did that for you. I was hoping we could finally move past all this disagreement.
We only want to see each other again. Let's not lose hope.
We get to keep 10 letters for the family. You can view the rest of the library. Those big stone lions will be guarding the letters.
So we go with our family to a cold room, watched by a security guard to relive our history?
Yes, anytime you want.
Can we go in the middle of the night? What if Bubby wants to see the letters in the middle of the night?
Mom, they're not going to open the library in the middle of the night.
Yes, that would be pretty selfish to ask for.
You're selfish, you're unfeeling, and you're a terrible mother!
I'm sorry you feel that way.
How could you do this to us? And to Bubby, and to Aunt Rose!
Aunt Rose didn't want to talk about it.
Because no matter how much I write, it could not, would not live up to the reality of it all.
And Bubby didn't want the letters anymore. I wish you could understand.
I wish you could both understand.
Here's what I understand. Your Aunt Rizel survived a death march over 2 months, 20, 30 miles a day, and after that, Bergen-Belsen. She survived a death march and a death camp.
Finally, after all our sufferings, after 6 years of horror and separation, Liam and I were going to hug you close to our hearts, longing for you, by soul.
Bubby, what do you think?
Bubby's too nice to say anything.
I can't believe you're her daughter.
I certainly am her daughter. Your grandmother saved the letters, and now I'm saving them too. If you don't choose which letters to keep, I'm going to do it for you.
That's not fair. Caroline hasn't even read them all.
I have to. I've read a translation of every single letter.
Good. Read this one. It's the poem she wrote for New Year's.
I've already read it.
Read it again. Read it out loud.
Now?
Now, and tomorrow, and the next day. Read it every day.
Yet again, we spend our most solemn holidays behind bars. In the future, we will not be able to believe we waited so long for our freedom.
Keep reading.
We can't understand how we got caught in this terrible trap.
Spending years away from home, caught in the most miserable conditions, busy only with work and contemplating the horrors around us. This is the most severe blow we've done.
However, we are quite strong. We will tell ourselves to endure. After all, Jews are used to it.
If you want to keep that in a box, read it.
I can't.
Read the end.
I don't want to.
Read it and don't ever forget it.
Let us hope and let let us be confident that soon we will be one with our parents and with our family. This is the essence of our prayer.
You want to keep that in a box, or do you want to share it with the whole world? Sarah Zarka, Ruja Grunbaum, Reisel Garnsash, Leah Dina, Alla Gertner, Hein Kaufman, Reisel, Blima, Zusi Ginter, Reisel. Do you want to put all these people in a box for no one to ever know about? Frimka, Sarah, Masha David, Allah. They're in the box. Is that what you want?
I don't know.
Here, take it.
Caroline, Elizabeth, there was a time where I wanted not to be Jewish anymore. Then I thought, but my parents died because of it. How could I betray them and not be Jewish anymore? Angry, sometimes, especially away in the camps. Still get angry sometimes, very angry. I came out and I had no one, nobody around, no family. There'd be maybe 100 of us now between all the brothers and sisters, and not. That makes you angry, right? Why? There's no reason. I have faith. I don't know what it is, but I'm holding on to it.
Mom? What? We can each keep one letter?
Yes.
I think I'm going to keep one of Aunt Reisel's letters.
Sala, it's 12 o'clock now on Friday. In my imagination, I see your mother fussing in the kitchen. Perish God. Our father too. Sala, I see our father again. His voice comes to me day and night.
I read every one of your letters to him 10 times. You can't imagine what they meant to him.
Our dear parents, they gave us their future.
We have nobody left. Nobody.
I wish I had a photograph so that I could at least kiss Papa's behind forehead and his long gray beard.
I have the pictures. I have the pictures of our dear father and dear mother, along with all the mail I received from home, starting from the first minute I left for camp.
All along, I watched it and guarded it like the eyes in my head, since it was my greatest treasure. It was my greatest treasure.
I have all the mail I received from home.
I have all the mail.
I have all the mail I received from home, starting from the first minute I left the camp. So if I lost them, these people would die. I keep them alive by saving the letters.